The Sign of the Times, episode 245, from this undisclosed tree. An undisclosed tree. QT Lopes will want to know what type of tree. I am unsure, other than to say an undisclosed one. For the people that love the snaps. My new copy of the PWI 500. Many people in here I know. Many people. Bad Blood's in here. Will Huckabee's in here. The Gift, Jason Kincaid. BJ Whitmer, Gregory Iron. Hopefully all the people I know and have worked with personally will sign this copy, and it will not get lost in the mail. Nor will any giant sports entertainers keep it for months and months and months, failing to return it to me. I don't want to mention Stompin' Steve by name and bury him, but some giant sports entertainers with a fixation on a certain other female sports entertainer like no one's business won't give my magazine back. It's been signed, and he just sits there and he stares at it and stares at it. So hopefully mine will get signed. And for the people in Oregon, tell me now, because I'm going to go to the store and get Bad Blood's copy, because apparently it's too hard in the city of Portland to go get your own magazine. Way too hard, way too complex. So, if you want one, ask me now. One more trip to the store and then it's done. Sticker of the Lucha Underground. Look at that. Mazatan, the champion there. I worked with him. Hopefully he will sign my magazine. Maybe the Honky Tonk Man will sign it, even though he's not in it. He's not, but I worked with him. He's been at Lucha Underground. DVDs of Casey Carlisle now available at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com for all of your gift-giving needs. You might notice she is not here this week. Deeply wounded that she is not here like she was in episode 244, which was a fantastic episode. I didn't even have to do my own snaps. Casey Carlisle, one of the best snappers to ever snap a snap. She has those pictures available at CaseyCarlisle.com, as well as those. I'm sure a few fans of the Pacific Northwest were able to purchase copies of this. If not, they should have, Bob Hardy. Look at that. Some people might have walked away from their local promotion with some of those. Or one of those. Also available. And this was needed last week in Paulsbo. Hot nurse outfit. Look at that. She picked a horrible time to not bring her hot nurse's outfit to a show because it was needed. Needed at ringside stat. There she is next to a barn. I believe no barn raising was needed last week. There she is if you're a midget. QT's favorite. I don't know if she brought the pillow. You'll have to ask QT that. There she is, angry. Speaking of this one, I believe it is in the last chance section of CaseyCarlisle.com. There's a last chance section where photos that are out of print will be gone forever. If you do not purchase copies, they will be gone forever. You'll have to hit the black market for your Casey Carlisle pictures that are out of print. We'll be spending hundreds of dollars for out of print Casey Carlisle pictures. I'm not saying they're not worth it, because they are, but still, why not just go to the website, drop down the $10 and get it while it is still available. Team Bad News, which Casey Carlisle formally became a member of last week. Troy Miller tweeting Casey Carlisle accepting the offer. She is now part of Team Bad News. Part of them formally. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally. Much like Casey Carlisle does. Much like Diafula Debashi does. Not literally, but on the Twitter they do. Hashtag get sign guy and gouge worked. I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon. I'm a coming for gouge. I'm a coming for gouge. Pamphlet at the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. Comic book of Team IOU. Casey Carlisle confirming last week she has in fact worked with both members of Team IOU. But apparently Kara Awful has not done questionable things to her leg. Crashella, on the other hand, might have done a little questionable stuff to her leg. I don't know. CAC program. The Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right about now. Ready with that. Picture of Seymour Snup, proud member of the Gouge roster, whom I will see soon because I'm headed to Gouge. Got the formal invitation. Speaking of Gouge, if you'll get your copy of the PWI 500, unless you live in Oregon where it's too hard apparently, you flip to page 81, and what you see Gouge wrestling in the rankings. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe the next time you get your PWI and you flip in here to the Gouge rankings, maybe at number 7 you'll see Sign Guy. Maybe I'll hit number 7. Hoping against hope that I can get to the rankings. But just getting to Gouge in general, my only dream in life. After that I'll be dreamless because I'll have achieved it. This week a busy week. Not as busy as last week because there's no Casey Carlisle, there's no like Canadian trips that get canceled, there's no Pike Place Market tours that need to be held, there's no girls stealing my move into the floor, none of that. But Saturday this week, I believe I will take the trek to Vaughan where I'll see some Northwest Pro because Jimmy Flame's going to be there. Jimmy Flame, worth the price of the admission, even if they charge me 18 times as much just to see Jimmy Flame. It'd still be a bargain. Then on Sunday, on Turnbuckle, special 2 hours, an hour earlier than normal, we'll have Frank the Tank, whom I have worked with in Kentucky. I have. And then in hour 2, the Pope. That's right, the Pope teams up with Josh Matthews every week on Impact. QT will probably have all kinds of questions about tennis, or the Vatican, or maybe if the guys in the Vatican play tennis, but I'll stop him. I'll stop him. Right dead in his tracks, I'll stop him. And then we'll talk to the Pope. Maybe I'll ask him about the River of Resurrection, or maybe I'll ask him about Eli Drake, or maybe I'll have questions about the time that he got speared by Lashley. That's going on. And then I got to beeline it down to NWA Blue Collar, where Jimmy Flame will be debuting his first time at NWA Blue Collar. Why it took them so long to book him, I don't know. But they're booking a lot of great talent. Gift Kincaid, BJ Whitmer, Kelly Klein, Casey Carlisle, whom I love. Just referred to the footage of last week's show. Dimitri confirmed it in the introduction. And Jimmy Flame. Good year for NWA Blue Collar. Then, on Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday on Undisputed, we'll have Kevin Thorne. I'll probably ask questions about his fascination with getting Zane Paisley PBR-related merchandise. Probably what I'll lead with. On Wednesday, looking free. Thursday, also pretty free-ish. Next Friday, Matt Man will be on the show. We're having Matt Man in a solo interview. He was on our referee discussion panel at one point in time. Now he'll be there solo, just us and Matt Man. QT might ask him such questions as, have you ever gone to the Major League umpiring school to learn refereeing? Which the answer is, of course, no. QT still might ask. Or he might ask him, is he related to Matt Hardy? I believe also a no on that. So to review from this undisclosed tree, no Casey Carlisle this week, which means, the show's gone downhill. But she has joined Team Bad Knees. So now Troy Miller, Miss Liz, Cameron Starr, Amazing Maria, and Casey Carlisle. All members of Team Bad Knees. Saturday, I think we'll go to Vaughan and watch some Northwest Pro because Jimmy Flame's going to be there. Jimmy Flame, he just drew his pay. On Sunday, 2 hours of Turnbuckle, Frank the Tank, whom I have officiated for in Kentucky. Yes, I have. And then the Pope going to be with us. He's been to Kentucky because he was part of OVW at one point in time. From then I beeline down to Oregon, take Bad Blood magazine. Hopefully he'll have a cup of coffee for me. Well, if Bad Blood doesn't give me a cup of coffee, no magazine. Say, where's my coffee? I'll try to throw a super kick. I'll block, counter it. Say, no magazine if you don't give me a cup of coffee. How hard is it to get a cup of coffee there? Then Monday, and free. Tuesday, Undisputed will have Kevin Thorne. Maybe I'll ask if he knows the best way to get my PWI 500 signed by Huck. He might. I don't know. Could be my follow-up question. On Wednesday, looking free. Next Thursday, also free-ish. And then Friday we have Matt Man. Matt Man, fine official out of the state of Utah. Utah. That is where he primarily officiates, but he's been all over the west part of the country. Your Oregons, your Washingtons, your Idahos, he's been there. So pretty much episode 245